Hey, it's the Lord of Horde. Just say thank you to the people over my Fortean Digital Shaman. I finally got to 500 subscribers. It took a long time, a couple of years, and I imagine it won't last very long for 500. So, but there it is, 500. They've been censoring the hell out of me. So, and I'm so shocked that I got there. So. If it's anything like it has been, it will go down, but what can you do about it? I don't get paid to do this. Another thing is, I have multiple sclerosis. I have struggled with just about everything in life. So, from talking to just going through the daily motions and just living. Plus, I'm a single father, right? So, I really have a hard time. I've had a hard time for many years. So, servant to whatever. It first says, thanks for taking the time and sharing this. This is a John Keel book, The Eighth Tower Rite. Keel is a sage in the world that has not really discovered him yet as a whole. They didn't put it. IMO. Then he takes it off, or they take it off, and then he put this. Man, you read one sentence, then talk for 20 minutes. If you wolves just read, you might build your channel like you were complaining about. It's unbearable. You talk and jabber too, blah blah. Too much. Well, don't subscribe. I mean, sorry. And a lot of the readings, if you were to actually listen to the whole thing, because there's more than one reading, obviously of the book, I don't talk that much, and I do struggle with the reading. So I struggle with it because I struggle with speaking. I have MS. MS affects your speech. So, and as far as building my channel, I don't get any money out of this, people. I just got literally, it costs the internet $100 every month, right? And I don't have long distance. I had to, really skimp on money. And then the art stream just nailed me for $150 to $250, so I had absolutely no money this month. So I lose money doing this. So if it was about the money and about the numbers, I wouldn't do this. It would be a waste of time. I don't do this for the numbers. I don't do this for the popularity. If I wanted to do it for the numbers for popularity, I wouldn't even be talking about Bigfoot. Or a lot of the other things that I'd like to talk about. You see, one of the things is I like to talk about more than just Bigfoot or cryptids or that kind of stuff. Just because life is much more than just that. So, and I apologize. Kind of, not really. Actually, I don't apologize at all. And it's weird. My channel, yeah, I know what's going on, and I don't care. I gave up on hope 7 years ago as far as being popular about this and being part of the club. Yeah, sure, I'm part of the club of no return, but it's, it's like Charles Ford talks about in the Book of the Damned, right? Once you find out the truth about this stuff, you lose more friends and more things than you'll ever gain. I don't have too many friends, so then I don't harass you guys for helping me out, which I probably should. Probably should ask you to donate something once in a while, but then again, should I? You know what I mean? It's my journey. It's my gig. I'm not doing it to have a following or to entertain, for that matter. So it's really cool that I got to the 500 subscribers of the Fortean Digital Shaman, which is one or two of my YouTube channels. Also, you can find me in BitChute and Rumble, and I'll keep talking because that's what this is about. You see, this is my avenue, my platform to talk. And maybe you don't understand that. Just like a lot of other people. You see, a lot of us don't have anybody in our immediate life to talk about this and to have this kind of conversation, right? So, and I bring people on and interview and share it with you because I think it's an important discussion to do when I bring someone on, right? Like next weekend, if it happens, Budget Moon will be on, and I know that you guys don't know him. From New York, Geoff from New York City. He's been filming for 20 years on anomalies in the sky. 20 years. And doing reports, we occasionally hear there about the chemtrails and all that. And I think it's an important conversation to have. Whether you're interested or not, I can't make that happen. I mean, I did an interesting conversation with Brown Dwarf. No one's going to watch it. I probably repost it again in other platforms, but what do you do? I mean, do I do what everyone else does? Really? I mean, everyone else, what they do is they just these short clips. Everyone puts their face on top of the images and the videos, and you can't do anything with it. They don't tell you where it came from or anything. I can't tell you where it came from. I mean, it's the one thing, the latest commentary on Bigfoot, I can't tell you. That one I've heard everything that's in Las Vegas, which cannot be. It had something to do with the Las Vegas UFO flap that happened over the summer. It cannot be. There's green trees and there's greenery and all that kind of stuff. There's grass. So, yeah, I talk. That's what I do, and then I put it up here, and I understand if my voice bugs you and it's annoying and drives you crazy, because it drives me crazy.
Is that a bear? It's not moving. What is that? What is it? Oh! Yeah, this just really doesn't feel right. Oh my god, did I catch that on camera? No, I saw that. I know. Okay, I'm leaving. Oh shit.
Hey, it's Lord of Ord again. And we'll talk about this image here. We just saw the video. It's in like a lot of the cryptid and Bigfoot channels. And I guess the claim is this possibly is a Bigfoot? It could be. It also could be something else. There's a thing out there, they call it black knot gall. It's a type of fungus that grows on trees. They also got another one similar to that, like the crown one. Crown gall. It looks very similar to it. And I put money on that's what it is. It's you look at that and you find that a lot in the woods. And so if we go here, start with the crown one, and you can see it's kind of gives that impression, like this one. It almost looks like one. Different colors, some more greener, some are not. Let's see where else we're going to go with this. This is a better example. This would be the black knot, right? And You see that this almost looks like there's an arm wrapping around it. And shit. By the way, there are entities and shadows. I have examples of that too. That are completely different than this. So I'm thinking most likely this is what we're dealing with when it comes to this video, and maybe you already know that. And just look up black knot and or crown. These different types of funguses, right? That grow on trees. At the same token, then there's stuff that I filmed. There are shadows. Shadowy arms. Now it's hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe. But that's not black knot. It's very shadowy looking. And you can see it. Actually, if you look real closely, there's a head. You can notice these things, these shadows, because they don't add up with the lighting, and they don't, as far as, so here's a perfect example, right? This is not black dot at all. I mean, you can see because it's shadowy. And I film these once in a while wrapped around the tree. You can't see it visibly with your eyes, but there's something going on here. I believe a hand, and another of these entities popping out of a tree. You pay close attention. There's almost a head there too. So these are different things than the black knot. So it's something to think about. Probably should talk about it. Let's see if there's any other images. So. Like this, there's something going right here. You can almost see the head and the arms. This is not the same thing as black knot. You can almost see the eyes, the head, and all that. Something hanging on that tree. There's a perfect example of a shadowy, like vein, with the eyes and all that. It's not the same thing as black knot, in my opinion. Another example of something popping out of a tree. No, it's not the same thing as black knot. So, these shadowy things that I film, I believe not the same as this. Or this. Although I could see how somebody could say, man, that's a Bigfoot, or that's some kind of critter, right? No, I could still be wrong. It's a possibility. Possibility. I don't think I am. Yeah, it's for whatever it's worth. I mean, to me, this looks like black knot. It's a type of fungus that grows on trees. When you're cropping around wood, you see that, so. Am I wrong? Could be. There's still a possibility, right? But higher probability that's black knot. One has to ask the question, though, of the shadow entities that the people film that you can't see, that you actually film. And the shadow doesn't line up with like the way it should be as far as the lighting and all that. So you know, we do a lot of this kind of stuff, don't we? The sensationalism. The sensationalism of it all. We try to do it for ratings and for numbers. I don't do any of this for it. You say, well, that's the reason why you don't have any followers. And I'm like, there's more going on than that. You're not very sophisticated and you don't know what I'm going through. So you're not the one that was speaking out for years, trying to protect you, to save you from an agenda with these eugenics programs going on. That's the reason why I'm censored. I'm doing this because I want to go a different direction. And I guarantee you that I'll go many other different directions. And I will lose lots of people. I mean, at one time I was a hardcore Christian. Then I finally realized the truth about that book and about Christianity and about the egregore, the Greek demigod Jesus. And I was just like, shit, I got suckered into something again. This place is not what people think it is. This place is... I like the way some are calling it a reincarnation soul trap matrix. It's just endless lies, BS, and deception. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I mean, I didn't ask for this place to be the way it is. People try to blame you and I for it, but we didn't ask for this. We were suckered into this because I don't think any sensible person would really want this in their lives. So, but that, I don't see hair. What I see is that fungus growing. That's a pretty cool image, isn't it? I mean, I wanted to be a Bigfoot, but I don't think it is a Bigfoot. I think that's just what I said it is. This. Which is, once again, black knot fungus skull. I think that's pretty much the prime suspect that was growing on that tree. Now, there could be some kind of interactions going on, possibly, that's dealing with different dimensions. They talk about when people have interactions with Sasquatch or UFOs or aliens, that there's types of radiation poisoning or something like that. They could be possible. I'm not saying it's so. I'm just, the odds are it's just a fungus that's growing on a tree, and they made a good video of it. So I just wanted to talk about that and see the difference between that and its shadowy beings. And when you film in the trees, and I strongly encourage all you guys to do that. Start filming the trees. Do your own field research. Start observing what's in the trees. Learn to see the anomalies that are in there, and then you make your own decision about things. So, anyways, I appreciate you listening to me, and those who are not happy with my reading or my style of things, hey, I don't blame you. I don't see things changing. And I'm definitely not going to do it unless there's some real positive reinforcement that happens. And that's not happened. Even I was trying to do the right thing. I mean, to make numbers, right? But I felt so cheap, so used after a while. It's like, who gives a crap? You know what I mean? I'm not doing this because I feel like I need to supply you with something. I'm doing this for my own research. It's a form of documentation, is what it is. And since I'm doing it, I might as well share it with you guys. Some will like it, most won't. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Except wish you to have a good day, and thank you for listening.